Taurus, July, monthly. I am the soul pool, you are the soul pool. Together we are the soul pool. As a collective. Without you this doesn't work. Concentrate on your cards. Overall energy for the month. There it is. So, Astro DJ is playing D-I-S-C-O. Don't know what it's by, but that's how they sing it. D-I-S-C-O. Like the song D-I-V-O-R-C-E. They spell it out and then they sing words for the letters, like delightful. So we'll see. Taurus. I will write down what I can get and see what it means to you. Because it's not meant to mean anything to me, it's what it means to you. Oh dear, may sneeze on. What day are we on? Don't know. Sunday? Might be Sunday. So I'm pre-recording these so that I can get ahead of myself. Sneeze on a Sunday. See your lover tomorrow, Taurus. So tomorrow, Monday. Taurus. I've got an itchy head and face, to me suggests chemo. So there may be someone in spirit that passed after having chemo. Itchy feet, everything's hot, everything's on fire. It's not being able to get any comfort or respite. Maybe he had to have a wig. This is well off. This may be the end of this month or beginning of next for some, because it's in the last part. Oh no, I was doing it as if it's a daily, it's not. July, that's your July part, so I take that back. It's not at the end of this month. Let's see. Oh, I like this card this way around. This is a homecoming. Someone's been through the mill. They've battled really hard. They've fought really well. And now it's time to come home. Someone is waiting to welcome you home. Home is where the heart is. So don't give up before the miracle happens. Can you see? She's waiting for him. She's going to heal all his hurts. There is an unreliable, unpredictable Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn female. It could be you. She may be a cusper. She is usually very reliable and nurturing, but in this case, not. Could be unfriendly. Could be financially strapped. Could be a female in uniform. Could be a female of a darker complexion. Any or all of those might be true. Could be anywhere in a chart. Could be anywhere in the astrology at the minute. Unfortunately, this is a toxic situation where you are shackled by contract or vow, or just worried about what other people think, keeping up with the Joneses. It's toxic, being manipulated, or you manipulating someone else, which is never good. Capricorn energy. Those born on the 15th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. And then we have the boss, the father figure, the divine masculine, all four kings in one. The new beginnings, the self-worth, a makeover, success, dominance, stubbornness. but in a good way. This is a very successful person. Those born on the 4th or the 31st, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. Successful new beginnings. When you move away from this toxic situation. It may not be toxic, it may be passionate. But there is something between you and it. And you have to move forward, not taking the baggage of the past with you. I don't know if you can see that. She's in the boat, she's taking a cup of love, and she is travelling, but she's not alone. So moving forward from stormy waters to calmer ones. Somebody is a bird in a gilded cage. They have everything they need or could possibly want and still not happy. Lonely in a room full of people because their heart is elsewhere. So they may want to leave that gilded cage to go and live in a very modest cave where their heart belongs. Something or someone is feeling isolated and they want to travel. Maybe the lockdown's been a problem, I don't know. 6 weeks is mentioned, 5 years. What you own owns you. So Aries and Capricorn are mentioned. 15 is negative for 31 positive. Yeah, someone's pretending to be happy when they're not, at the very least. Somebody could be depressed or not manifesting their own reality. Thinking negatively instead of positively. You have possibly put your trust in someone and now you have suspicions of their misdeeds. Could be a criminal. Those born the 1st or the 28th, living or past, date for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. It's Gemini energy. It rules the hands, arms, shoulders. There may be injuries there. Communications and siblings. And talking of siblings, there's someone from your childhood or children or an issue from your childhood that's come back to haunt you. Or the baggage of the past that you haven't left behind. May be connected to the female. There's no apologies either. Whatever this is, again, we've got Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy. Cuspers. Very slow to move. This one's not moving anywhere. This one's stubborn. I aren't moving anywhere. It may be you. Well, I think it's this Capricorn, probably. And then we have a Leo being contrary. A Leo cusper. So again, it could be a Leo Virgo. Could be a Sagittarius Capricorn. Could be an Aries Taurus. But usually with the Leo on there, it's a Leo. She is demanding. She knows what she wants and she's not going to take it any less. And you're comparing yourself. And if you're not satisfied with what you've got, Spirit have a way of taking even more from you so you can realise that you should be grateful for what you've got. Because no matter how slow, you will get there. This is not a race. Don't compare yourself to other people. And don't be counting your pennies and penny pinching. Sat on the fence, not asking for help, trying to juggle too many jobs, too many people, too many situations, thinking you can do it all. You can't. Somewhere you end up breaking and it could cause you health issues. You need to heal. You're very confused and you're torn between what you want to do and what you should do. Perhaps 2 properties, 2 people, 2 situations, 2 jobs. The full moon on the 10th, I think it's the full moon, might be the new moon on the 10th, can't remember. And those born on the 18th, negative energy, confusion. And I think it's because of these mind games, this person who plays mind games. Yeah, addictions to an old way of being, the outcome of a situation, chocolates, alcohol, drugs, cigarettes, gambling, whatever it is, there's an addiction. A lesson to be learned, really. And you may have realised that's what it is. An imbalance in your life, or a chemical imbalance in your body. Those born on the 14th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a negative way. Sagittarius energy, weight gain, issues with the hips and thighs. And we have Leo energy again. You are strong enough. You may be battling a Leo. You may be battling the inner and outer demons. It may be wherever Leo's in your chart if you have it. It's those born on the 8th or the 26th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. It's taming your inner demons. Heart, back issues healed. Expressing yourself properly. You're not facing things that need to be faced before you can heal. Face the chaos, and with it will come hope, healing and freedom. And then you can follow your star. You're dimming your light because you're being stubborn or someone is. Yeah, there's a female here, possibly that drinks too much. It's possibly a female that's seen a glimpse of the future and doesn't like it. She's over emotional, possibly hormonal. She is usually unconditional loving. Not this time, she's got strings attached. Could be, like I said, the Cancer Leo cusper. She's confused and she's emotionally upset. A transformation is coming. Somebody's leaving that safety zone. They're moving forwards to calmer waters. Scorpio energy. It rules the reproductive organs and shared resources. Someone's loss is your gain, or vice versa. Those born on the 13th, living or past it, for your diary and address, massively important in a positive way. A transformation. You are earning your wings and becoming the butterfly. It is time to release that burden that you've been carrying. Stop flailing about in the dark and go home to where your heart is. Again, we got on the bottom of both decks, the 18 is negative. Confusion. It could be the full moon or the new moon. Whatever it is, you are torn. There is a gentleman here that is very important in your life. Somebody of high standing, someone you can look up to. We have the 15th, the 17th and the 18th. In fact, we've got the 13th, 14th, 15th, 17th and 18th. The one that's missing is the Tower, the 16th. And as Gemstone says, that could be very significant. But we have again this man of importance, a government official, a boss, a father figure, somebody important who you look up to. He is a positive energy on this situation. gentleman, because that's gender specific, is mourning the loss of something or someone, but he's getting over it. There will be a communication where there hasn't been. A constant companion will leave your life. Just a minute. But there is loyalty and fidelity here. Someone born 1970 plus or minus 12, February to February may be involved. And positive communication, again, is coming your way. So where you've been blocked or there's been no communication, it is now opening. But somebody is no longer waiting for love to arrive. So when you least expect it, I think, there will be news arrive. Possibly from someone that you had suspicions about before. Someone returning. Yeah, there's a change in the wind. Something's changed for this person or you, and there's no longer any burden to carry. Perhaps a change of residence. Spirit are going to give you a leg up. Especially for those single parents. An exchange of gifts may take place, possibly with a Leo. However, it doesn't just mean physical gifts, it may mean that you give a bit, they'll give a bit. So it's reciprocity. Perhaps a visit to the seaside or across water is called for, to the sea. You will survive this, and at the end of it will be a land of milk and honey. So it won't be an easy process, and it might be a long journey. Mothers may be involved, but you will find peace at the end of it. Deep down you know what I'm talking about. So what else do we know? Oh yes, this is your destiny, the Yod. Finger of God. So this is your destiny. Fate puts people and situations on your path, and destiny is the choices you make and the consequences of those. Again, the 4 and the 8, 48 brings us to 12. So now we have 12, 13, 14, 15, 17 and 18. So the only one that's missing is the 16, 48. The Ace of Swords reversed because you're confused. The name Jean could be important, and a fountain. A person often meets their destiny on the road they took to avoid it. So that because you've been avoiding this, it's going to happen anyway. The ancients believed that the Yod was an area of fate in your chart, and not particularly a favourable one. It's also called the Eye of God or the Finger of God. The Yod is a peculiar astrological configuration in a chart. It is a triangle formed by 2 planets 60 degrees apart, while both are 150 degrees from the third planet. This creates a thin, pie-shaped aspect. So, it's about humility and fated, often difficult situations, but not without rewards. There is a disruptive force at work here. In a sense, this astrological placement is somewhat in exile, which is what I said. There you are, in exile, bird in a gilded cage, from other planets. They are not harmonious with each other and therefore cause tension. This can bring about feelings of intense stress and restrictions, something you feel shackled to. This can bring about feelings of intense stress and restrictions. There can also be a sense of being different, feeling alone, and being out of step with others. A yod in your natal chart can even indicate being the black sheep of the family. So you need to look at your chart. When the yod presents itself in a reading, it means this situation may be chaotic or may soon turn that way. It will be hard to see any clear path because it's all chaos. But it will be important to weather through it all. This is not always bad because it's a process of finding what works and what isn't functioning. And now will be the time to be scaling things down and weeding out what is unnecessary. But more than that, this card is about finding your own truth, even though that truth may not be what other people want. You may wish for more support when this card comes up, but you're going to have to do this on your own. Stand on your own 2 feet. Another development may turn up, that is, you will prefer to work it out on your own without the interference of other people. This card can denote a time to voyage inward and come to your own truth without the input of other people. There really isn't anyone else who will have the tools to figure this out for you. So, now may not be the best time to take advice from others. Your inner knowing has it. Deep down you know. They told us that in the cards. Deep down you know. At times, there will be health issues that need to be dealt with and solved before you can move forward. It can be indicative of autoimmune disease, celiac disease, fibromyalgia, thyroiditis, everyday allergies and other ailments. Although these diseases would not be life-threatening, they could still be crucible of sorts with a need for drastic change in your diet perhaps, or what medication you're taking. So there's a need for drastic changes to be made so that the relief can come from the symptoms and let it subside. More positively, this card means that circumstances that are good for achieving your goals, but be prepared for sacrifices on your part, and not just one, but several. It will not be an easy path, but it is time to expand your focus. You have a desire for greater awareness, which will come through dedication, but patience and adaptability are necessary in making this situation work to fulfill your greater purpose, the one you were born for. Needing to make adjustments in your life, being inventive, being unique, having a special purpose, trusting that all is going to work out as it's meant to. The eventual success and destiny and fate, even amongst this chaos. Look deep within and self-examination and discovery after a period of confusion. Missed opportunities perhaps. Increased awareness, humility, being shown factors you are currently blind to. Making up your mind, making a choice, learning from adjustment and flowing with the changes. A conduit of energy, profound blocks, stops and start motions. It is best not to force the issue at this time as there is fate involved. Allow matters to unfold before acting. Bring everything together, answering the call. And when they say that, it sometimes means you have to answer a call that you don't want to take, as the ordinary life is released into a spiritual one. So the Ace of Swords is the same as grabbing the knife with the blade instead of the hilt. You are going to get cut. Destiny, doing things on your own, standing strong and making a difference. How can we heal a situation, Spirit, please? What do we need to know about the healing? Change your beliefs. Find your soul. So it's not about what others believe, it's what you believe. Also, I'm getting off this, the lungs. There's some issue with the lungs, asthma, something like that, or perhaps the person I was talking about had lung cancer. There is an issue with the lungs here, but you have to change what you believe and follow your own beliefs. Find your own soul. Dissolve these blocks that you're putting in your way and feel free. Meditate on the card. Feel free. Thanks for listening. Speak soon. Bye.